Hello everyone, today we're going to see how to split some text and taking maybe some necessary information from that text. We are going to see the Titanic dataset. I already opened this dataset and I will put the link for both notebook and the dataset itself if you want to work with it. Now let's see what we are going to do. Here if we see there is a column called name, and in this column there are like names, but as you know it's unique for every passenger. So overall it's not necessary for us to work with this name column because it's unique for every passenger. It can't help us to do any analysis or to model anything. But also we can see some pattern here. You can see that there's a title, Mr., Miss, and we can actually take this information and create another column, assign these titles to that column, and then we can drop this name column because this may be valuable information for us to do some exploration. So let's start. To split the column row by row, like first we need to call this column train name. Then we have to do split across every single row. To do this, first we need to call this list as a string, because if we don't call it as a string, it will just think this is a list and it can't separate the text within the list. It will just separate the list itself. Actually, it can't do any split or strip operation with the list, so we have to call it as string first. Then we will split it by. So let's see the pattern. So first the name, then comma, then the title is coming, then dot, then name again. Second one also the same, before comma name, then title, dot, then name. So first what we should do is let's separate this through comma. So we will split by comma. And we should expand it. If we don't expand, it will still. Oh, sorry, I didn't open, I think, yet. No. So as you see, we split it, but it's still in the same column. So we have to expand it. Expand. True makes it assign it to different columns. We can see that the 0 column has the names, then after comma it's assigned to the next column. So here we don't need this, we only need the column of number 1 here, so we will call it 1. So we got new list which has new variables only starting after comma with this name. If you see Mr. Owen Harris. Then we should call this list again as string. Then again split. But what we can split? We have to split with dot here and take the 0 index. So it will give us the title. So let's split by dot, and again we have to expand it. Expand set equals to true. Now we can see it assigned to 3 columns, Mr. Owen Harris, and maybe some people have middle name, so it's here actually all of them none, but some of them maybe have value, but we don't need it. We need only this 0 column. So we will take 0. You can see that we derived the title only. And what we need to do is we have this list. So we have to assign this list to somewhere. For example, we can just say assign it to any A or B, but let's add it to train dataset itself. Train title. So it will keep this as a title column. Train. You can see that at the end we have a new column called title, and in this column we have only like titles, how to call these people. And we can see that this is a valuable information because it's not unique across all of the passengers. We can check it, value counts, and we can see Mr. Almost 70, maybe 80% of people have a title Mr. Miss also, and some there are very rare titles such as Captain, Countess, Lady, Sir, and also we can work with them also then later. But now that's all we needed to do. So now train.heat, as we got the titles from the name column, we can just drop the name column itself because it's no more useful for us. Train.drop name axis equal to 1, or maybe you can just say columns or column. Axis equals to columns. Yes, actually it's just the same, it doesn't matter, but it's less, it requires less typing, so let's call it axis number 1. We dropped, but we didn't save the change. To save the change, we need to say in place equals to true. So now we can check the train column, train dataset, and it has no name column but has title, and we can do some exploration with this column also. That's all for today. So if you have any questions, you can ask me on the comment section below, and see you on the next videos. Thank you.